What a weekend we had down in Cardiff. And what a weekend the Welsh had. Well, at the boxing, we had a Miss World, yes, a Miss World, singing the anthem. And what an anthem it was. There she is. And there he is, Frankie Gavin, back in action. We like Frankie. He's got his head right. What a terrific fighter. Great body shot. Took care of former British champion Kevin McIntyre. And then we had Enzo Macronelli in a strange fight against current Irish light heavyweight champion Kieran Healy. Body shots did the damage again. It's a good shot, that sequence shot. Macronelli now fights on Box Nation for the British cruiserweight title. And then this man, Captain Marco Huck. We're out in Stuttgart, the WBA Championship of the World. That guy there getting hit. That's the WBA champion of the world, former Olympic gold medalist, Alexander Povetkin. That's just poor old Marco Huck from Serbia, bashing him up. What a fight it was. It's one of the all-time, I'm not hyping it, one of the all-time great heavyweight fights. There's Marco Huck's family. And then Povetkin manages to retain his title and gets the biggest reef, if awkward, of his life. What a fight. Then we went back. She was still singing. What a great voice. There he is, Nathan Cleverly, against this guy, Tommy Karpency, taking punches but rolling away from everything. Knew his way around the ring, sparred perhaps 500 rounds with 8 different world champions in the last 4 years, and he just turned away, little shuffle. Clever at avoiding punches and just rolling slightly. Nathan retained his WBO light heavyweight title. A little smile there. It was some night. It really was some night. You know what? It's going to be a busy night tonight. We're back to an hour tonight. So if you're thinking of going out now and coming back in 60 minutes for the finale, you'd miss it. We'll be somewhere else around the world watching boxing. It's just 60 minutes. And there's only one place to start the show before I start bringing in my guests from a very packed green room. There's only one place to start the show, and that's to talk to Nathan Cleverly, the guy we saw there retaining his light heavyweight title. Nathan, are you there?
Hi, Steve.
Yeah, how are you, Nathan? Nathan, you've had 40-odd hours to relax. Your body okay? No aches, no pains, no strains?
Yeah, I feel quite fresh, to be honest. I feel good, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah, happy with that. Nathan, have you had a chance to look back at the fight? And if so, have you sort of any comments to make on it? Because we'll talk about some things, but what do you notice about it?
Yeah, I watched it back about an hour ago, actually. Yeah, it was okay. Standard, really. Just looked as though I was, in comfort zone, really.
Yeah.
Going through the motions, winning the rounds, making sure I didn't lose any rounds. Yeah, quite straightforward, to be honest, Steve.
Yeah,
just a matter of staying focused, really, enjoying the occasion, not flustering under the pressure, soaking it up and enjoying the homecoming event.
Because Nathan, were you a bit disappointed that he didn't... I know he took lots of punches throughout the 12 rounds, but were you a little bit disappointed that he didn't try a bit harder and therefore maybe leave himself a bit more exposed?
I said, when you summed up the fight at the end of the programme, Steve, you said he kind of went into sparring partner mode in the end.
Yeah.
And as you said, he's been around the world in different training camps, sparring 8 different world champions, and you can see why. He knows his way around the ring. He relaxes on the back foot. He again doesn't fluster under pressure. He just keeps a tight guard, and he did have a good guard, actually. That's why I was trying to pepper him with little shots.
Yeah,
and ready to load up with a bigger shot, but he did block quite well.
And he rolled away from some as well. We saw in the clips there, it looks like you're catching him with a good shot. When you look at it again, you just see that he's moving away from the shot as you're landing. Quite often he did that.
Yeah, he was riding the shots quite well, and I think that shows experience. Someone who knows, who's got that timing on the back foot, and I think that's come from sparring world-class opposition. So, he was... I think he was better than what people give him credit for on the back foot. Attacking-wise, he didn't really do much. He was quite strong when he attacked, but in all honesty, he didn't leave too many openings because he wasn't attack-minded as such. He wasn't. He was quite difficult to break down.
Yeah, he was difficult. But there again, that's what you'd expect from a guy that has forged a living and a decent living, you know, with good fighters. Now, Nathan, let's move on. Let's leave him behind. Lots of names being thrown around. Sometime in Cardiff, you know, in the summer. Let's go through them. The Hopkins potential, that's all to do with how Dawson does. So let's leave that aside. The two ones that seem to be coming most to the surface are Tavoris Cloud for the IBF and also Enzo Macronelli, who also fought on the bill. If you had your choice, okay, and you were offered both of them, same money, same venue in Cardiff, which one of the two would you take?
Which one would I have the most to gain from, I suppose, and that would Tavoris Cloud.
Yeah, but
I think American, undefeated, and most importantly the IBF title, so it'd be a chance to become unified world champion. Definitely, yeah.
So that would be right. And looking back on Saturday's fight, do you think that will encourage a Tavoris Cloud and his people to get on a plane and come over?
I think so, Steve. I think with someone like Tavoris Cloud, who's not really a seller as such, he's not really a big draw in America in terms of pulling in a big crowd. And perhaps if he saw the reception I had in Wales and saw that the fans came out behind me, you know, perhaps that would help entice him over here. And you know, he knows it'd be a good payday for him. A great fight for him. Would be a chance for him to become undisputed world champion, and you know, possibly he'll probably strongly fancy his chances, and you know, and he'll come to fight, and likewise I will come to fight. So I think that fight would be great. You know, we'd both attack, leave openings. It'd be exciting.
And Nave, do you think that you're the type of fighter that would be better and fights better, and you'll see the best of him when he's got no disrespect to Karpency, but when he's got a real test in the other corner? Murat pushed you, and we saw the best of Nathan cleverly. So is that what we've got to come, Nathan?
I think so, Steve.
Yeah,
I think so.
I do too.
I think that's the way it's going to plan out for me, really. I think the better the opposition, I genuinely believe I'll raise my game, and under the pressure, I think I'll be able to pull it out. So, you know, I'll obviously, the proof will be in the pudding, really, when those fights happen, and I'm looking forward to the challenges, to be honest. And I think that will be the pattern. I think it will bring out the best of me.
And so do I, and it will shut the doubts out. Now, before I let you go, Nath, yesterday you're at Wembley. You're with the Cardiff faithful. It's 1-1. It's penalties. Liverpool can't hit the goal. You must have been celebrating.
What an awesome game. It was a real top class game. And I was obviously disappointed for Cardiff in the end massively to lose like that. It was cruel, and I genuinely thought when we got the penalty shootouts, I thought, you know, this was Cardiff City's day, and it would have been a great opportunity for us to make it 3 out of 3 on that day, but unfortunately
didn't happen.
Suffered a bit misfortune in that. But like I say, it was a great game, and they can walk away holding their heads up high. So it was but a great day, a great weekend as well.
Yeah, great
Fantastic.
weekend.
And it was great to be part of it.
Yeah, and listen, it was. I'll tell you what, it was a fantastic atmosphere down. And Nathan Cleverly, thanks so much. We'll speak to you in a few weeks when we know where we're going. Imagine. See you later, Nathan. Thanks very much indeed. He sounded tired there. I think that was from the Cardiff celebrations and not necessarily the celebrations after the Karpency fight.